lemon lime. What's up, everybody? Welcome back.
Hello, hello.
I'm here with my lovely wife today. In case you guys haven't met her name is
Anel.
Anel. Anel and Noel. We have a son named Noah and a daughter named Lena.
We kept it for 4 letters. So pretty much, we said this thing like.
By the way, this is just a regular. I don't know if you guys have tried these. Maybe go check your local Costco. But it's like a new kind of soda.
When we have stevia and it says it's filled with probiotics.
Yeah.
So.
The only thing I don't like on here is.
Oh, it's actually erythritol, stevia.
I think it does have stevia too, though. No.
Oh yeah, it does. Stevia extract. So erythritol is the #1 sweetener, and it has some stevia and the probiotics. Himalayan salt. Wow, that's cool.
It doesn't have what?
Natural flavors.
Natural flavors.
I don't see any.
Wow.
I think because they use regular lemon lime.
But they're really good. Honestly, the grape and the orange are my favorite.
I like this one.
This one's your favorite, lemon lime. The very first one I had was this one, so I was like, oh my god, it's my favorite. And then once I tried the.
I need a yawn, but I want to yawn.
just yawn. We're tired. We've had a long weekend. Yesterday.
You know they're contagious. That low energy is contagious.
She didn't have to jump into the cold
Sorry.
plunge. But.
All right now. We did say, okay, once it starts getting nice outside, we're gonna come sit out here and there for at least 10-15 minutes. And literally every single day, I'm like, dude, I'm too tired. I'm always too tired.
Yeah.
Because we sleep really early because we wake up early. And you know what? I'm really tired. But I'm like, 5-10 minutes, we can come sit out, chit chat for a little bit.
And just enjoy it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's just
take time to ourselves.
Like 10 minutes. We have 10 minutes.
With our kids, like literally 10 minutes is impossible sometimes. So, but yesterday we had a long day. We went like 3.5 hours away, one way, and then my son had a mud run, and then we kind of hung out at the river, did some shit over there, and then came back. We didn't get back till midnight?
Midnight. So we did a mud run. We took off like at 8 in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
We did a mud run at 1 in Oroville. Then we hung out in the river at.
Sometimes I don't like wearing little shorts, so they feel like.
They ride up.
They ride up. I don't try to get.
So.
Try to get canceled here.
So yeah, pretty much we were out and about all day. Just tired. I feel like I didn't sleep right.
There you go. Like, look, we're spreading like tired vibes. I don't want to spread tired vibes.
Oh no, that's what I want to go with.
Right.
Anywho, so we're here hanging out, sipping on some soda right now.
Sipping on some organic Cove soda. Like I said, go try it out at your local Costco.
And we're like, this thing, I'm like, we need to kind of like, even though we're married, we've been together forever, you can still get to know your partner more.
Absolutely.
Ask each other. You never know them too much. So I was like, let's ask each other a few questions before.
Yeah, we just look at some questions and then we're just gonna ask each other some questions and talk about things of overcoming.
They're actually not real questions. They're just categories. But let's see. If there's anyone, if there's one person out there, let me know. Do you want to know anything about like fitness? Do you want to know anything about?
Y'all look happy. We're very happy, honestly.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty. Usually we are. Like we hardly ever argue.
Yeah, it's hard.
I don't see a reason to. But let's see. So different categories. We have like fitness.
And wellness is family. All right, let's see. Let's touch one base. What's the first one we have on here? Balancing parenthood and personal goals. Honestly, that's probably one of the hardest things is balancing parenthood and personal goals, because you feel like you have no time. You let go of so many things that you used to love to do because of your kids, and along with that comes stress, and along with that comes just like some frustration. A lot of stuff comes at you when you have kids, and it takes a lot of toll in yourself. So you tend to like go towards food and get you start.
Well, it doesn't say necessarily like fitness goals.
No, it said personal goals. Yeah. But I'm saying like that's a personal goal for me.
Oh, like a fitness.
But I mean, balancing both things to get like at the same time like that, I think it was one of the hardest things for me, because I never really had time, I thought, to get stuff done.
Mm-hmm.
But it was a lot of time just lounging around.
Yeah, that's what I noticed too. Like a lot of times you feel like, oh, I don't have time to do to go to the gym. I don't have time to cook. I don't have time. But if you really, really sat down
Yeah.
and really calculated where your time goes, you will notice like most likely you're doing way too much screen time, whether it's 5 minutes here, 5 minutes there, or you're lounging around. Like if you have time to watch a 30-minute show, you have time to work out. You know, as simple as that. You have time to go walk around, you know, or do a 30-minute some crazy shit
Why?
going on.
Like,
But pretty much it comes with that fitness, right? But for me, more balancing parenthood and personal goals,
for sure.
especially now, it's feeling guilty about taking the time for myself. And for
Yeah.
myself now, like, you know, I've been a stay-at-home mom for the last 5 years. My son's whole life, I've been a stay-at-home mom. So now I'm finally at to the point in my life where I want to make a career out of myself. I want to start a career. You know, I went to school, I have a bachelor's in public health, but I have not put it to use ever. So I'm like, it's time for me to finally take that leap of faith and do something. But I feel guilty because after all these years, you know,
Yeah.
being home with him, and I'm like, they're not gonna. You know, I have a daughter too. They're not gonna get the same amount of time. You know, and I feel guilty. I'm like, I'm not gonna be able to hang out with them as much or do certain things, or if I'm not watching them, who's watching them, or you know, things like that. So it's the guilt
So,
that
I
comes
mean,
with that.
I mean, that's gonna be like that's a like an upcoming like trying to balance parenthood and personal goals because like you haven't got the job yet, but once you get the job, like now it's a whole different game. You know, now you gotta try
Yeah.
to balance that. So I mean, it's gonna be a challenge for both of us in general. I mean, I already did the whole work
Mm-hmm.
stuff, and I had like a long, like my job is a long commute. It's a two hour drive there and 2 hour drive back. So like that in itself is tough. And then honestly though, and I will say this, I've done both being at home with the kids and I've done both being like, you know, being at work all day. And being at work all day is so much easier than being at home. Like being at home with your kid is a lot tougher, like a lot tougher. Like your days are so unpredictable. You're I don't know, like it's just more mentally
Training
in that part, and there's so much you're always catching up to do something, you
But I
know.
think I like how you mentioned it. They're so unpredictable. So that's the thing. Things don't. Your job, you already know. Like this time
Yeah,
I do this. This time I clock in. I go do this. Blah blah blah. You
you're
have a
on your
time for
own.
everything. With the kids, you don't know. So you have a plan. Like okay, I
Yeah,
want to do. And this is what's stressful. Like you know, as a parent, like I want to make sure I get it out of the house by this. Or I do this by that time. And it doesn't always go like that. You know, it depends
yeah.
how the kids if they're napping. How's their mood? You want to go out and hang out, but like how's their mood? You know, a lot goes into that. So I think that's what makes it harder than predictable.
Yeah, absolutely. And just you're dealing with another human being all day who is just needy. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? They just need you for everything.
Mm-hmm.
And you gotta, you know, even going to the bathroom, it's like, you know,
No
you gotta
break.
no breaks. So like when I was going to work, I mean, I work for UPS and I'm just delivering packages all day. So like I'm on my own all day. So like
Mm-hmm.
I know how my day goes. I know where I'm gonna be doing. I know where you know. So like for me, that was a lot easier. I mean, even with the hard ass commute of like you know total of like 4 hours, being at home with your kids is a lot tougher. But again, like
Rewarding.
the reward you get from being with your kids for so long and every single day, and we've
Because the
both
bond,
we've both had
the
the
privilege.
privilege
Mm-hmm.
and being blessed to be with them for a long time like that is amazing. But it is like you know it is hard to balance both things,
So
especially
like
like at a schedule like that.
I guess adding some good things to that, like
Yeah.
some tips I would say that have worked for us is say you don't have, or even if like sometimes okay, you could be like you could be a stay-at-home mom like me, and I could be with my kids all day. But are you really with him all day? You know, are you out? You know, as a stay-at-home mom, I'm speaking for myself because it's happened to me. At least when you know my son was younger, I had to really change the way I was parenting. What did I have?
You have like a little fuzzy
Oh
thing.
my gosh. So
Fuzzy. Yeah.
so I noticed that I was doing a lot of things like and things that I realized what were frustrating me like when I would do the cooking. I would do cooking, you know, I'd be cooking and my son would be tugging on my leg and I would get frustrated like, "Oh my gosh, I'm cooking. Give me a second," you know. I get frustrated cuz he's like nagging and I realized I'm like, "Oh my gosh, like I'm not real I am with him, but I'm not really with him." You know, I'm cooking, so that's the time I'm taking away. So I realized I had to switch things and do things a little different and I had to, learn to like, okay, clean when they're sleeping, and prep when I can in the morning or at night, just so I don't have to take that time away from them, and be very intentional, like get down to their level and actually like pay attention to them.
Yeah.
So a tip I would say, like if you don't have, because a lot of people obviously don't have a lot of time to spend with their kids, and it's understandable. What I would say is like the time that you do have, make sure you're like fully giving them your attention, because you don't have to spend 24 hours with them for them to feel like, oh my god, my parents are with me. But the time that you do spend with them has to be quality time. So that's time like you're engaging in play if they're little kids. If they're little kids, you're engaging and like communicating. Actually,
Yeah.
really get to know like how like what did your day involve of. Like open-ended questions with your teenagers, things like that. But you don't need a long time. But the time that you do need, I would say like the 15 to minutes to like an hour of hanging out, it should be quality. Like put your phone away.
Yeah,
You do
it's
not
just
need
like,
video on your
yeah,
phone. If you're on
it's
your
just
phone, then you're not
living in
with
the
them.
present time, honestly. Like
Yeah.
that goes with everything. I think that in itself changed my attitude, my life, and everything towards everything. Like something to that has helped us is literally just living in the present moment and doing everything you're doing, just do it with like, find something you love about each thing,
Mm-hmm.
and I think slowly
Embrace
but
the
surely,
chaos if
yeah.
you have kids. It's part of it. Like even the mess with the toys. I used to get first like, oh my god, I just cleaned up the toys and it's a mess again. And I'm like, embrace the mess. Like these toys are not gonna be here forever. The little kids, literally once, like their age, they're only gonna be that age one time. So now you like embrace it, make it an activity. Like, hey, let's pick it up together. Instead of like, I always wanted my house like immaculately clean, and it's like, it's okay. I will someday have it how I want it, but today is not the day, and that's fine. It's just part of the life at the moment.
Okay, that's like something about kids. I mean, I could switch it to something
If
more
you're
personal.
not interested in kids,
Yeah,
let's go on to the next. You guys want to know like couples? Any couple questions? I'm bringing a couple question.
About healthy lifestyle choices. Talk about your
Okay.
journey towards a healthier lifestyle, including diet, exercise, and mental health.
We
Share
definitely dabbled.
tips on how to make sustainable, healthy choices. That's tough, but it's by far the funnest thing once you really make up your mind. Once you get past that mindset of oh my god, this is terrible, I don't want to do this, to where you're loving the progress and the process of living a healthy lifestyle every day, because we've been in that spot where we're eating like shit, like every single day, not caring about what you grab, snacking all day, and it takes a toll, man. You start feeling more fatigue,
mentally, physically.
You get, and you're just passing that on to your kids, because like that's what they see you do. You're doing the same thing, and how you're gonna tell them no, and I think that's one thing that like.
And to begin with, like energy is everything. Like if when you talk to someone or you're around someone that has like really good energy, it just radiates. You're just like, oh my gosh, like yeah, let's get it. It feels so good to be around people with good energy. And your kids feel that, they vibe off that. If you have low energy and you're just those people like always like, oh my,
Yeah.
like how we started. Pretty much, that is contagious. That's so contagious. Like no one wants to be around low energy. And guess what? Your food dictates how your energy is. If you're eating a bad food, and bad I mean like what's bad. Everyone knows what bad food is. Food that's not real. Someone literally made it. It's machine made. It's manually made. It's fully processed. That's not food. That's not food. And I don't know, I've gone through so many diets, and like literally 101 diets exist.
You
in
could
this
write
world.
a book.
I could literally write a book. And to this day, I believe that there is not a one size fits all diet at all. There are foods that work for some people and foods that don't work for others. Simple as that. And when I mean foods, I mean natural things that grow on earth, animals that graze the grass, things of that sort. So that's where I stand with diets. You have to try what works for you and what doesn't. Try the thing. You can't also be like, people here are like, oh my god, I heard the keto diet, this and that. You can't knock it till you try it. You know what I mean? Try things, figure it out. Doesn't work for you, tweak things.
I think people bash diets because they're so hard to do, and it's
they can't do
easy.
it.
It's easier to just bash on them.
Honestly, I think so too.
That's the thing. Like you can't also say like you can't be like it's a diet, because I think that's that like already puts it in like
A stigma.
Stigma, and it kind of like you kind of feel like you're stuck to it and you want to just get out. If you make it into
A
a
lifestyle,
lifestyle,
food groups, like, oh, I'm just not eating that food at the moment. Like someone asked, like, or that, that my husband doesn't eat gluten, and some people were like, at first were like, oh my god, you don't eat gluten. You kind of have to just like stand your ground. Look, you know what? No, that food upsets my stomach.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
just don't
yeah.
like. I don't like how I feel with it, and boom, they stop asking. Simple as that. You
But
know?
I mean, I say this like in a way of like yourself, you know, like without worrying about anybody else. Like in your own self, you got to see it as like a lifestyle, because that's the only way to get through it when it comes to eating healthy and just, you know, changing your lifestyle.
But I feel like I'm drinking a seltzer.
Right.
I'm like pounding it. About
But
to
yeah.
get faded over here.
But yeah, I think it just, you have to make it a lifestyle. You can't make it seem like it's a diet. It's a lifestyle. That's how I live. This is how I eat. Just like how you're used to eating like shit, you can get used to eating better. But
foods.
imagine like you've ate like shit for, you know, in my case, right? I ate shit for
Almost
30 years of my life, and then I'm trying to change my whole diet, everything that I ate before, in within a matter of a month, and I expect it to work. You know what I mean? And that's kind of not realistic. But eventually, once you start eating better and you start getting rid of all that shit that you don't want to eat like anymore, your body stops craving it, and that's when the mental resilience comes in, and that's when you see the progress happening. And you have to be able to be mentally strong enough to just be like, hey, like, that's my mind telling me I need the food. I don't need that food. Like, I don't get any benefit from chips, you know. It's just the feeling of comfort, but you can get that many other ways that are a lot healthier than just food in general, you know. So finding something also that's
to get
like,
that emotion
get
out.
emotion out, because I think a lot of people do emotional eating, and I know I do a lot, and I did.
Social too.
Social, yeah. Everything's about food, so it's.
Yeah, we were just talking about that yesterday with my cousin. We're like, we literally, especially like in our culture, I know a lot of cultures do it, but I know ours is like big. Like, you have food in abundance in every kind of, like, your birthday party, your baptism, your everything, you name it. There's food in abundance, and like you eat till you're. I'm like, it is a sin, right, to eat so much like that. You eat till you're like sick. I literally would eat till I'm like, oh my god. Like, even when I met him, I'm like, I'm so full, I need to lay down, and I would literally go lay down because I was so full instead of like going to walk. And I just grew up that way, you know, eating food in abundance, and clearly not healthy, not knowing my limits.
But our journey towards that has been, I mean, it's been pretty tough. Like, we've tried it all. We've gone back and forth from being healthy to not being healthy. Cheeseburger, what's up?
I love cheeseburgers.
Yeah. We were just talking about food and cheeseburger. But yeah, I think we've gone through so many different diets and just different ways of trying to just be healthier, and it always just came down to feeling so restricted. Well, feeling so restricted, and then feeling like you're just gonna you know, binge eat one day because of all the food that you haven't got to eat. And so just change your mentality about the food. It changed everything for us. And then now just don't buy the food, you know. If it's not at the house, you're not gonna eat it, you know.
That's one of the best tips, at least for like our kids too. I mean, it works so much for me, but a lot for my kids. Like, just don't buy the junk food. If you can, you know, at least for us, it's like during the week we good, and it's like if there's a birthday party or something, we'll let our kids, you know, eat whatever, cake or whatever, but it's like we're not gonna buy the stuff and have it at home, because that eliminates, you know, the want and need and the craving if they see it every time they're walking by, the bag of chips, or, you know, fruit snacks or things of that sort that kids like to eat, you know. And even us, like, you used to be a very snacky, and just like you just stop buying it, you know, even if they're like healthy snacks, but it's like there's no need to be that. He would just do it just because he'd walk by the little snack counter and just snack on some chocolate or some chips, you know.
I fucking love
and just because they're like quote unquote healthier, but it's like, do you need just eat a good meal, and you shouldn't need that, you know. And you did, you started eating 2 good meals, and that's what's working at the moment. 2 solid meals.
Speaking of that, tomorrow I was just talking about making it a lifestyle. This is just something that I want to try out. I know this is not going to be like a lifestyle for me, but I want
challenge.
It's just, it's a challenge. I'm going to be doing the carnivore diet tomorrow. with doing, what is it called?
Calisthenics.
Calisthenics. I started doing that like 2 weeks ago, and I've loved the workouts. I love how I feel, and I love the fact that you don't need any weights and you can just do it with your own body weight. So I'm gonna be doing like a challenge, 30 days, and see what results I can get from legit going to the gym 7 days a week to, or not going to the gym, but doing that.
The workout.
I know that workout, because you
Yeah,
can just
I think,
do them
like,
at
the
home.
food alone, because you're like,
Yeah,
oh,
the
before you're
food-
like, I don't know, just meat, and I'm like,
Yeah,
just
so-
meat. Because I brought it up before, and he's just like, I don't want to do that. Now he's
Yeah.
like, you know what? I'm gonna challenge myself. I'm
Challenge
gonna try it
myself.
out.
Yeah, because like,
I'm like, yeah,
I'm so against
find it,
it, so
come
I'm just gonna
on.
try it. And then I had somebody on here, one of my
you injured yourself.
subscribers. Yeah, one of my subscribers is Simon Ronaldo. He brought it up to me again, you know. So my wife had talked about it. I had my other buddy talking about it. Then he came and said something about it. So I was like, hey, maybe it's a sign I need to try this out, you know, and give it a shot. So he recommended it. I looked up some videos of the guy that he told me to look at. And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and give it a shot and see what results I get, you know. I'm going to be making a video. I don't know if I'm going to be recording myself every day, because that might get too much, but because I am making other kinds of videos. But maybe, you know, check in once every couple days and see how I'm doing, and just maybe post my meals and my progress every single day, and see how everything ends up. But I'm excited about that. It starts tomorrow, and I'm, you know.
Well, you prepped out a lot of meat. So today he barbecued.
Yeah.
I don't know how many pounds of meat, but it was a good amount of meat.
It was, I do like 5 pounds of meat.
It should last a few days.
Yeah.
So I think the best thing for carnivore for us, because I'm gonna do it too along with him, is going to be having a breakfast, because you can have the eggs and bacon, or eggs and sausage, or just eggs, you know, but have that as the one meal, probably like at noon, break the fast like at noon, and then just have the second meal, and that could be like any kind of meat, which he barbecued, he grilled
carne asada.
Carne asada, just like thin slices of beef. So having that with
I like the fact that I could eat like steaks and stuff, but the thing about that is like, I don't like to cook every single day, because we're always on the go. So to have a steak made already and then have to reheat it, like, I don't really like the taste of it like that. So on the days that I am gonna buy steaks, we were supposed to do that today, but I guess we can do that tomorrow.
Oh, you have a lot of meat right now.
No.
Should wait.
Oh yeah, maybe.
Maybe like
but,
Wednesday.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy some steaks, and then I'm just gonna be making some steaks on the days that I have time to do them. I have like one of those pellet grills, and just barbecue and do that, and hopefully, and it's only 30 days. Like, I know it seems tough, but I think I got this. I'm pretty sure I got this.
You have this. We have this, because along with you, we'll be fine. It's gonna be a little challenge, and it'll be fine. And there has to be results. Like, there's no ifs and buts. Like, there has to be some kind of results, because if you're eating just meat, you're eliminating added sugars, you're eliminating the gluten, you're eliminating all these other things that your body has to have a break from breaking down these foods. So I can see why people lose weight fast. I can see why people reverse certain things, you know. But I think there's obviously downsides as well. The downside is like you're eating the same,
Yeah,
the same
it's
food
tough.
every day. So it's always gonna get like repetitive and boring, and some people might be missing nutrients. I don't know how far that goes. If you're doing it long term, I'm not sure. But I'm pretty sure carnivore people supplement because of that. They'll have some kind of supplement they take, maybe some like liver pills or something.
Doing that for that
No,
long,
I'm really
but-
doing 30 days, but I'm saying like people that do it long term. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how, but I'm pretty sure. So I see why people are jumping on that carnivore wagon.
Dion. Baron. What's up?
How's it going? If anybody has any questions, drop them, please.
Yeah.
Let us know.
We're almost about at the end of this. We were gonna do a quick one just because we want to make this a habit of just coming out here and talking. I enjoy coming out here and just, you know.
He always
shoot.
was just like, he's like, come on, let's go and just hang out. I'm like, I'm going to sleep.
Yeah.
I'm tired. I'd rather go
I
to sleep.
love, like, for me, chilling at night like this, like, it's the best. I love
Yeah,
it.
you do.
I remember like I would just sit out there in our backyard for like 2 to 3 hours with my friend.
Oh, because we would plan it to like, oh, we're gonna do a bonfire tonight and like
Yeah.
just chill when the kids go to sleep. I'm like, okay, and then I go to sleep.
Yeah. And
I can't
love
hang.
just
I can't
being
hang.
out there, like especially next to a fire. Like a fire just brings so much, I don't know, peace. I don't know, and it's like humbling. I don't know. I love
That's what
fire,
it is.
but
That's why they
so
use it as a background. You know?
exactly. So for me to come out here and just do a cold plunge, which I'm gonna do after this because I have to do a cold plunge today, and I want to. I just like to be out here and just talking and just enjoying it, even though like I can't even see what's over there on the other side of that.
Hella dark.
It's hella
But
dark.
I like to wake up early, so.
I know.
That's
But
the
like,
thing.
look, let's be honest here. What, like, even if you go to your bed right now, you're not gonna go to sleep. You're gonna be mindless scrolling.
You know what? No, I go
through
to sleep
through
like
the phone,
80% of the time. I do go to sleep.
looking at something on Amazon to buy for the kids.
I do have,
Yeah.
you guys. I have this Amazon. Please help. Like, send help. I'm the Amazon mom. Like, I'm buying things every day. I need to stop. Like, take my Amazon card away.
Yeah.
Because I bought a red light therapy today, or yesterday, came in today. So I have my I have my cool gadgets. I have my red light therapy. I have he got me one of those vibration plates for lymphatic drainage, and they say for weight loss too. He got me one for Mother's Day, so I have that as well. All the good stuff.
You're what the Sigma. See, I don't get some of these, like,
Some of the comments.
I don't know. I don't know what that means, you know.
Sigma. You're what the Sigma.
You're what the Sigma. You know, I'm
Reese. I don't get it that.
Reese.
Can you break it down? Oh my gosh, I'm wearing your shirt again.
I know. I used to have
I
a
was
friend
prohibited wearing these shirts.
in high school. His
Reese.
last name was Reese.
Mm.
But we used to call him Reese. He's a cool kid. Shout out to
That was a
Reese
long
out
time
there.
ago.
It's like 15 years ago.
Yeah, man, it's
But-
crazy. It doesn't feel like it, but it was.
Yeah. It's fun, man. Like I say, I enjoy being out here. And I get to keep inviting my wife over here to talk because she likes to talk. So,
I like to listen too, so
yeah.
I'm a good listener.
So it's good to be out here. It's good to be in front of you guys and just bullshitting. And I feel like, I don't know, ever since I started doing the lives, I started like, the subscribers that I was getting were more personal. Like, I felt better about them, I guess, in a sense. Like, I got to know a few of them already. And I guess it kind of brings it closer to me. So I like the fact that, like, I can talk to people or some of the subscribers on here.
Hope you're having a nice ice bath.
Oh, I am
He's
right now,
about
not
to.
yet.
He hasn't hopped in yet.
I'm about to jump in about...
Hey, when are you posting your video?
What video? The challenge?
Uh-huh.
That's coming out probably Thursday.
Thursday.
Yeah. I only
So,
got,
stay
honestly,
tuned.
only got the thumbnail left.
We did an ice bath challenge.
Yeah.
And stay tuned. It's coming out Thursday.
Yeah, that's a good video. That was one of the funner videos that we've made.
Like, we don't have fancy recording gadgets, so it's just on the phone. So obviously the volume is not the greatest.
The audio,
The
yeah.
audio, but you know, it is what it is. It was fun. It was fun doing that.
We're moving up though. We're gonna be getting some better equipment. Just to make, I mean, just the stuff out here, it gets pricey, man. Just trying to like get some little stuff here and there. It adds up, but we love it. I love being able to record. I love recording every single day. I gotta leave, but I can't wait to watch your next video.
Oh, thank you, Reese.
Thank you.
Not on my channel, but thanks.
Yeah.
Appreciate the love.
Appreciate it.
Is there anything else you want to touch bases on before you do your live?
No,
I mean,
honestly,
your cold plunge?
we'll see you guys again tomorrow. We're gonna make this more of a habit. Just to come out here more consistently and just be
I
out
could do
here.
like once a week.
Once a week. Yeah.
Because I'm trying to wake up like at
Well,
5.
no, like with you, I can do like every Sunday night maybe.
Mhm.
But like by myself,
Oh,
I
yeah,
can come
you
out.
can-
I can come out here and talk because I already go to sleep. Like even when I'm in bed early, like
You
I
go to
have to be
sleep.
really fucking tired to
Yeah.
like go to sleep. But I'm gonna do
Because
that.
my
when
goal
I'm
is to
done.
wake up at 5. So I'm like, I always want to be asleep by like 9:30, 10.
But anywho, it's time to just get this cold
Just
plunge
do right
done.
now, right here,
Yeah.
while they're watching. Ooh,
Yeah, that's what I did last
that's
time.
cool.
But I need you to record on this one. So I can post
It's
it on
my
my
son's
card.
last day tomorrow. So
All right.
I'm excited to go see him perform.
Cold plunge. Thermometer. Ooh. I think it hits different when you got to do it at night. So, as you can tell, 40 degree water. And honestly, that's just because like my wife couldn't
Oh
handle
gosh.
35
You
degrees
have to throw
anymore.
me under the
So
bus like that.
you might have to move it a little
Why isn't it staying? Like it's just like popping out. Did you break it?
bit. No, it's not in. No. Hold on. Maybe move. Like you move this back to how it usually is. All right.
You're solid. I'm gonna go to sleep.
Yeah, that's fine. Oh, that's solid right there.
Bye everyone. Have a good night.
My wife is gonna be going to
Stepping out.
sleep. I'm gonna be doing a cold plunge. Let me get my towel too.
Do you need the iPad?
No. Take it. Have a good night. I'll see you there in a little bit. I'm just gonna do a cold plunge, shower, and go in. All right. So, end of the talk. Me and my wife are done talking. Done giving you guys lessons, I guess. I don't know. I don't even call them lessons. I just say just tips and tricks. And time to get into this cold plunge. 40 degrees. Let's go, baby. I don't know why I'm nervous to get it done right now, but maybe because it's nighttime. It's a little different, but I gotta get it done. Let's go, baby. I need some motivation music, but if I play music, then it goes, oh, what's up? Cheeseburger. I can never do that at all. You can, man. I thought the same thing, but I started with cold showers, and then I went into just getting a cold plunge, leaving it overnight, and then I got to this one where it has like an automatic chiller where you just set the temperature and it gets to that cold. And I've done it in plenty of areas where it's been freezing water, but you build a tolerance to it, just like everything, I feel like. So let's go, baby. Let's get it done. Woo-wee. Oh my goodness. Let's go. 40 degrees. Whew. So I'm gonna do 3 minutes today. I used to do 2 minutes, but I feel like I've gotten a lot better with it, that I can do an extra minute every day, every time now. So I've done 6 minutes before, and that just gets kind of like too much on my toes, but it feels good. Just gotta breathe, baby. Enjoy it. I think Cheeseburger said something. I can't see that far because it's a little far. I got terrible vision, bro, but I'll see it right now. I'll reply to you in a little bit. Give me a couple minutes. And if you guys are enjoying this, please hit the subscribe button. I just want to grow a community, honestly, with people that I can have an engagement with and really talk and get to know my audience. I think that's what I like the most. I can care less if I have, 500 subscribers and only 50 of them I really know. I really want to get to know more people that are following me and just have a good conversation, honestly. Enjoy it. I'm so like I wouldn't say anti-social. And when I was at the store or anything, like I always felt like just like not caring. Just acknowledging someone's presence, making them know something. Just to, you never know what people are going through, and to just be happy and show some respect to people, it goes a long ways. And it can change can change somebody's day real quick. So I try to do that as much as I can now. Just even if it takes like a couple minutes out of my day to have a conversation with somebody who looks like they want to talk. So that's helped me a lot, honestly. Even coming out of my comfort zone and just being able to talk a little bit better with people. But yeah, I don't know where I was getting with that. But anywho, I think if I blabber in here, time goes by faster. Let's go, baby. Has it been 3 minutes, by the way? I have no clue. I don't have a timer. But I think it has. Regardless, I've done a good time in here. Let's go, baby. I'm gonna count it down and get out in 5 seconds. Whew. Oh my God. All right. Okay. Now I see your question. What are the benefits of doing that? Honestly, I've read so many benefits about it, and I don't want to say that I've gotten all those benefits because that would be a lie, and I'm not a scientist either to know everything that they say. But for me, it's just building like that mental resilience, and then just having momentum going towards my day, and just being disciplined. I think going into cold water every single morning, because I do it usually every morning. Today was a different story, but I usually do it every single morning. First thing I do when I wake up is go straight into the cold plunge. And I think it just builds a discipline in that if I can get that done, because like nobody wants to get into cold ass water in the morning. It's one of the most unpleasant things to do, I think, in your head. Fun, like, to go through it in the beginning. And even like now, like I don't like crave it. I don't wake up in the morning happy to do it. I still have a million thoughts going through my head not to get in. I'm cozy. Why am I doing this? No one's watching. No one cares. It's stupid. Is there any benefits? But the benefit of just getting up and getting it done, I think that's, for me, has been the best. And that's the benefit that keeps me coming every single day. Like every single day I want to do it because I know how much better my days get. Because I just, told my mind, instead of it telling me what to do, I told it what to do, because my mind never wants to go in the water. And if I can just beat it up first thing in the morning, it's go time, right after that I can do a meditation, I can do anything and feel good, so it's a good way to start my morning. And I'll go straight into doing like walking in the grass barefoot and just enjoying the sun and just feeling that presence of being alive and just being just human and not looking at my phone first thing in the morning like that. So the benefit is just mental resilience and just discipline for me, and also I would say just huge momentum for my mornings. And those are 3 big things in my life that didn't have before. So for me, it was a no-brainer. But that's my answer. And also, like, after playing basketball and doing all those kinds of things, it does help me out with being sore and whatnot. Helps my joints and my muscles just relax. So to me, that's good. Don't get me wrong, I still enjoy doing my hot showers, because I do still do some hot ass showers, but cold water in the morning is a game changer, and I would highly recommend it, honestly. Oh my goodness, feels good. That felt really good. I really wanted to get that done, and I did. I'm ready to go to sleep, honestly. I'm gonna edit a couple of my videos and then go on from there, take a shower, have a little gratitude again at the end of the night, being thankful for everything that I got to get done today, be happy, be in the present moment, just everything, man. I'm blessed to be able to do everything that I do. Even just talking to you guys and walking, honestly, that's good enough for me. So to be here, yeah, just being alive, man. Enjoy it. We don't all get it. So that's it for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. tomorrow I'll be back on again in the morning. I'm gonna be doing a live cold plunge, and then later on that night, I need to start making it a habit of being being on here and just talking with you guys. So, thank you again. Have a good night. Hope you guys had a good weekend.